Hey guys, it's Adam, and today I'm playing a game called Towns. I looked, it came up on Steam, like just advertising it, and I thought I'd have a look and give it a go. And well, here I am. So far, well, it took me a couple of hours to get the hang of it. Watch a few tutorials. I'd advise that you do watch a few tutorials if you're going to play this. But once you get the hang of it, it's quite fun actually. So here is my little house, which houses 22 people, which is silly. So we've got the bakery. Well, I'll give you an overview. Market, that's where if the caravan comes, it will park itself there, and then it will trade with me. So I thought I'd make that the hallway, which is pretty cool. Then I got the masonry, which, you know, it's kind of explanatory. Carpentry, you make wooden items, and you can also make bone no, yes, you can. Bone weaponry and armor, and detailer for more advanced stuff. And here's a bakery, and that makes stuff. Kitchen, which I ain't really got the correct stuff to make proper things in the kitchen yet. And this is my storeroom, which I'm currently sorting out. And there's my mine. Here's my tree farm. Basically, what you can do is you can till the land, and then you can sorry, plant stuff, and then it will keep growing back. And here's a tavern where all the heroes chill out. These are tavern rooms. This is the actual tavern they eat here. I still need to decorate here, but at the moment I'm trying to get some more immigrants into my place so I can get a higher population. So the main purpose of this game is to build a town or start a settlement like this, get heroes, loot dungeons, get better equipment, and survive sieges. Sieges occur occasionally. And also, it's from first glimpses, it's pretty similar to Minecraft in its ways. The whole block system, and I'm not saying that Minecraft came up with that, but you know what I mean. That's the most well-known kind of game to do with this. So you got hills around and stuff, but the game's also sorted into levels or layers. So that's why you can't see my entire building at once. I still need to add an actual roof, but they don't really care. So yeah, the only way to get immigrants is if you go in here. These are all my citizens. They've all got equipped with armor and weaponry, so they can actually protect themselves, and you have no weaponry or armor, so click on auto equip and he should run over to my weapon cabinets and armor cabinets, wherever the hell he is. He'll get there eventually. Most of my people are underground at the moment. So yeah, let's go into my mine. So this is the first level of the dungeon. Most of underground isn't really that solid. It's pretty hollow. There's a lot of dungeons around. It's quite funny. Yeah, and there's all these slimes, which if I didn't disable collecting green slimes in all the containers, I'll be all collecting these, and it'll just fill up my storage with slime. Oh, and then go. If we go down here, you can. And here's this second level of the dungeon. This is where I'm currently at. This, as you can see, most of my people are down here, piking everything. Someone starved earlier down here because it takes them that long to run around this endless labyrinth that they starve. I also... Oh. So let's see if I can find any heroes currently in action. Well... Wow, that's a very good help. Yeah, there's mobs like these in the dungeons. They don't respawn. Once you kill them, they kill them. But basically, your heroes. Tomb down there, casually. Oh, there we go. Combat isn't. As if I just tried to zoom in. Combat isn't exactly amazing on this game. They just kind of rub against each other until one of them gives up and dies. But that's one of my heroes. It's my kind of archer hero. What annoys me is I'll take a few steps into a place unexplored and then go all the way back to the tavern. But yeah, you normally leave them to it. You don't really look underground that much. Also, the reason why this is 2 blocks high, so they can't jump over it and mobs can't jump over it, and I made it wood moss block because they were going out pretty far to collect the materials to make a hedge, which you wouldn't think would be hard to make. Jesus Christ. It's going slow. So if we go upstairs here, we've got personal rooms. This is where all my citizens sleep. The more stuff you have in a personal room, the happier they'll be. If you have empty rooms, like if I go up to my third floor, like they're just called personal rooms, that means that people will move into them eventually. So, but the only way to do that is to get your citizens to be happy. And if we go to mine, not many of them are happy at all. But that's because I've been slave labouring them like a boss. Because I have a lot of shit that needs to be done, which is a bit of a flaw, I think. Because in order to increase your population, you need to be doing nothing in flour explosion, as it. It's never a bad thing having too much flour, but yeah, you normally it's hard to get citizens to be idle because like I said, they're always they're either picking crap up off the floor which the heroes are gonna slay and then they put it in a storage, or they're chopping down trees, or they're farming, or they're cooking, or they're eating, or they're sleeping. It's hard to get them to be idle. But that's one thing you need to master about this game. You need to make them happy, and you need to make sure they're well fed so they don't die, and you need to make sure that occasionally you give them a chance to be idle, so then you have chance for more immigrants to come and you get more citizens. Because weirdly they don't breed on this game, which I thought I think it would make more sense if they bred instead of immigrants. But then again, there'll be incest everywhere, but who cares? We're in like the medieval ages. No one cares about incest. So here's a load of stone that the idle bastards haven't picked up yet. That's been there for a very long time. Why don't they pick up useful materials like stone instead of picking up slime and other crap? Also, you have no control over the people whatsoever. You can only, well, you can't tell them where to, you don't give them like waypoint stuff. You just literally go like, right, I want to mine this, and then eventually someone will run along, but they're all way too busy. Normally like half the town would run and mine that, but yeah, they just mine it in their own time. Well, she got a fishing rod. So yeah, what else is there mentioned? Oh, bloody hell, I've lost someone else now. Someone else is starved. Just like to point out this isn't because they have no food. There is plenty of food. Where is he? Oh shit, wait. No, oh look, there's all my bread in one. Yeah, there's plenty of food and there's bread on the floor everywhere. They shouldn't be starving. There is food in. I have food in like storage. It's because they're all far too busy and they're all running around. So yeah, now my population is decreasing, which is annoying. I shouldn't have built that new storeroom because now they're just trying to fill it up, and they'll just keep going until they do fill it up, and they'll just keep on dying. Oh yeah, of course, this is a dining room. They all come here to eat. So, and forgot about that room. Oh, and the hospital. If they're injured, they'll come and sit in the hospital for a while until they've been healed. My heroes, they just sleep in their bed and they magically heal Wolverine style. And these down here, these automatically spawn animals, and then if you don't have these, eventually people go around butchering all the animals and then they'll become extinct, which is not really what you want because meat's quite valuable later on. If I go upstairs, there's my forge. I ain't got anything in it yet because I need the materials. It makes t-shirts and stuff, pretty things, basically luxury items. Thinking what else. Oh, and of course, this is down here. Is a minecart, or mineshaft, sorry. What these do, they're brilliant. They you put them on a resource like coal or something, and they produce an unlimited supply at a slow rate. So you will have infinite coal by that. It won't come in. It'll be faster to mine it, but then again, mining it all, then you won't have any coal left, and then you've got a bit of a problem. Coal's not really that important, it's just used for torches and other things like cooking and... let me have a look. Yeah, of course. I keep missing things out. These are the menus, this is brilliant. This is basically... how can you explain it? If on here it's the automatic, so if you put this up to 5, the villagers will try their best to make sure that they have 5 of these in stock. They will automatically harvest it and keep 5. It's bakery. This is how I... oh, for God's... oh my... no. This is ridiculous. Right. I've got to sort this kind of stuff out. Hole's not important. So yeah, now my population is starving. It's a great example of how frustrating this game can be. Like I said, it's not because there's food. There's plenty of food in the bakery. It's because they're all busy. But they are filling up that storeroom, and eventually that storeroom will be full. So yeah, as you can see, this is how I like to manage my, well, I would say stock, it's not a company. Like here I can see I have 15 bread lying around, and I have 4 meat pies, because on the left it tells you how many people are working on it, but the number of people, the number above the actual food item is the amount you have. I have 1 apple pie, no pear pies, but I'm supposed to be making 2 pear pies and 2 apple pies when I can. And obviously you can cook other stuff, but you need a stove for that, and haven't got one. Then there's gathering. You can do all sorts. You can get materials. Here I make sure that I have 20 wood in stock. So if I need to build a lot of items, I can just pull the wood out of stock instead of chopping the trees down to get it. And bloody hell, there's a lot of bones. So yeah, that's that. Down here, that's just your basic commands like harvest, chop, cut, dig, mine, till. Stockpiles, they're not really that great. You need to put a raw material stockpile down first, but then you just need to put down one of these, which I'll go through containers later. Because they one tile only supports 1 block, whereas they can hold 10 items, and they only take up 1 block, so they're a lot more efficient. Zones, you need these to actually fill out these zones. So you place these down, and yeah, and then you just put the required items in, and then yeah. Walls are mainly for me to keep everything organised, to protect them, and yeah, just to look nice, to look like a house. And that's delete, and that's cancel order. So I'm already on containers. So here's raw materials, everything basically, random crap, general shit. Raw food, just like uncooked meat and fish. Prepared food. For some reason, apple and pears go in there as well, but they're like your bread, your meat pies, your pies, your cooked meats. Tools chest, tools you need to make stuff. Decorative chest, they put decorative items in there. ITE chest is when you kill monsters, they drop stuff like these, and you can use them to make special armor and weapons, I believe, later on. So you can just store them. And weapons cabinet and armor cabinet. Surely you wouldn't have a brain if you didn't know what they do. Right, walls. They're just used to build these kind of walls. There's lots of different types of walls, and there's roofs and other things. Utilities, these are very important. For example, carpenter needs first a carpenter bench. That's one of the first things you need to do, is put a carpenter zone down, a carpenter's bench, because then you can start building basic things. A more detailer is just more detailed items. Then that's the bone carving bench is used to make bone weaponry and armor, and you need a bone carving knife for that. Mason's bench is used to make stone items. Baker's table to bake stuff. Baker's oven to cook baked things. Anvil to make weaponry on. Smelter to smelt down materials used on the anvil. I'd imagine the ice smithy is used to, because I haven't actually got that far yet, to make magical weapons and armor. Kitchen table, butcher's table, stove, cooking things, cooking fire, cooking things, but they go out. Cooking bowl, colour mixing bench. Where does that even go? Alright. Hide skinning table and medicine cabinet. Well, that was long. Planting, you just, once you've tilled a land, you just go and it on like tilled land, and then it'll automatically start planting stuff there. Roads, build roads. Furniture. Decorative, you got indoor for like rooms and stuff, and outdoor, which is like statues and stuff, as you can see, and tombstones. I like to have tombstones for the dead people, and badges for the arena, which you haven't done yet. I've already done containers. Buildings, you need, these are quite important. Mill, you need to turn wheat to flour, and then Jesus Christ, I should turn off these. Oh god. Oh, here's an example of a siege. We've got slimes attacking. They're green slimes, so they're not too hard. My villagers should make short work of these. Should. Jesus Christ, how could you nearly die? No, don't you die. It's gonna say, it's just a green slime. So yeah, when they're not doing anything, they'll go rest in the hospital. But yeah, I got attacked by slimes there. Nothing too bad. So yeah, flour is used by the bakery to make most bakery-based foods. All these farms you place down to spawn the animals, and the mine shaft is used to. I've already explained that. So yeah, that's all that. And hero messengers. Oh, they're coming across goblin leaders now. Combat messages. And announcements that just tells you when people die, and there's a trader in town. So this is a trade menu. It tells you what they sell. Different types of traders come. Ooh, a roast. I'll buy one of them. I haven't actually grown any. Oh, I'll sell my raw chicken. I'll sell all my massive amounts of flour. So what they do here is that my villagers will automatically start taking items to the caravan. As you can see, it just took a piece of chicken, and in return, if I turn flat blocks, it starts to place stuff in there. I'm gonna get rid of all this green gel. Don't ask why there's green gel everywhere in my manor or all around these containers. It's a long story, but yeah. So I think I've gone over everything. Oh, and this is a jungle kind of area. You know, you get certain plants in here and stuff. I actually might build a jungle kind of farm in there to farm certain plants so I can get food. Right. And there's deserts. Why are people going all the way over here? Oh, there's carnivorous plants, they kill things. They're just type of bird. Right then. I shall leave you to whatever else you're going to be watching on YouTube. If you like the video, comment, like, or subscribe. My god. Super chicken. And super... Oh, he has a healing aura. But, yeah, comment, subscribe, like, you know, the general stuff. If there's anything you want to ask, just don't be afraid to comment, or dislike if you hate it, and put a comment why. I don't really care. But just leave me to my starving people. Someone actually legitimately died. That's right, because they ran into the dungeon like an idiot. Oh, at least we're collecting the good armour and weaponry. So yeah. Oh, damn it. I hate them. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.